Hi, this is Mike Salander with the BC App Store, and today I'm going to be showing you a couple things that are already available on the BC App Store, but wanted to draw your attention to. So the first is the PageProofer app. So this is a free app on the website that is great for easily getting feedback from your clients during the website build. But with the newest update that happened on May 11th, you can now get support tickets directly on your Business Catalyst site and into a support ticketing system like Help Scout. And I'm going to show you exactly how this is done. And we're going to install it on a site and we're going to go through this together. So we've installed the website here. Or I'm sorry, we're going to install the website or the app onto a website. I already went through that process and installed it onto jerkylinks.com. Now, I need to go into the back end of Jerky Links to see the app. So I'm going to log in. And in the back, I'm going to click Apps, and then we are going to click on PageProofer. All right, so you do need to have a PageProofer account in order for this to work. So we'll go ahead and create a new project within the account I already have. I'm going to click Add a Site, and here we're going to just add the details. And this is going to be Jerky Links. Click Next. I'll invite the people to the project. And then we don't have to worry about adding this to your website because the app does this for us. So we are going to go ahead and add an integration. In here, you can see it integrates with Basecamp or Slack or GitHub or email or Trello or Asana, etc. So in this case, I'm interested in integrating it with Help Scout, but Basecamp could be another great option for you. So I'll click Help Scout. And then let's look at how we're going to connect to Help Scout. So I'm going to go over to my profile. And just for the sake of, I guess, security here, I'm not actually going to show my API key in the mailbox. But what you'll do is you'll put in the API key, you'll select the mailbox that you want to integrate with, and then you will go ahead and pick who should see the notes or what notes should actually get passed into the system. So I'm going to go ahead and just do this on another screen real quick, and then I'll be right back with you. All right, so, and this is underneath profile and then authentication. You'll generate a new API key, and then you will, and okay. All right, now I have that integration configured. We'll go over to settings. Here we'll have it on the bottom right. We'll have it who should see PageProofer on your website. I'm going to allow all website visitors, including guests, and then we can hit update here. And then now we need to connect it with our Business Catalyst website, which is super simple. All right, so all I need to do is get the account ID, which is in the URL right here, so 229. And then I need the site ID, which is right here in the URL, which is 1995. I'm going to paste that in here. And then I don't have a custom BC domain. I'm just using, I haven't white labeled the domain, so it's just .businesscatalyst.com if it's over the Business Catalyst, so that's fine. And I'm just going to click Save. All right, then the next part is I just need to add this include file to my template. So I'll go ahead into the back end here, we should have an include file, or I guess this is content holders, and we've got a template header. So this is an older website that we've done. So we should have a head. All right, so I'm gonna put, you can put this it's actually better to put this towards the bottom of the website, right before the closing body tag. So I'll click save here. And if we go over to Jerky Links and hit refresh, it now shows up on the bottom right, which is awesome. So now this means that our clients can go ahead, or our client Jerky Links can go ahead and give us feedback right on the website. Now you might be concerned that, hey, this is a live website. I don't want this note thing to show up on all of, for everyone browsing. So the nice thing about this app that we upgraded is that this is only going to show up if someone is authenticated into the back end of Business Catalyst. So if I open up a new incognito window and go to jerkylinks.com, it's not there. So this is great. The public user is not going to ever see this, but this is just a bonus to our clients who are logged in, so now that they can see this. Now, what's the nice thing about this? Well, if I go to a particular product page or any page really and click this button, I can go ahead and leave feedback. And maybe I want to say like, update picture to show jerky out of the bag or something, right? And then I could actually attach a file. I could screenshot, and then I'll just add a note. Oh, actually, I'm actually logged in right now. So let me do something different. This is not the guest experience. So let me open up a different browser actually. So this is still Chrome, but it's in a different account. So when I log into Jerky Links, let's see. I'm still logged in on that one. Give me 1 second. The beauties of doing this live, right? Okay, cool. So if you're not logged into your PageProofer account, which your clients are not going to be, is going to say feedback here instead. All right, so now let's go back to Jerky Links. Let's click feedback. And what it's going to do is we're going to say leave feedback about a specific element or about the page in general. I'll say a specific element. I'll double click right here. And what it's doing is automatically going to default to the email address that the person has logged into the admin with in Business Catalyst. And then I can write a comment. So maybe like add a picture with jerky out of the bag. Or perhaps I could say something, it's not happening in this case, but let's say like picture is going outside of the box meant for the picture, okay? So if a client had sent you this feedback via email or over the phone, you'd be like, well, I'm not even really sure what page you're talking about. Even if I know what page you're talking about, like what picture you're talking about, what do you mean by box? Like what resolution are you? There's a lot of questions that I need to get here. So what the beauty is when I send feedback and it goes into Help Scout, check this out. All right, so it's going to take just a second. So here's my Help Scout. It comes in, it attaches it to the right customer, which is great. And then what it does is it gives me all of the information. So it says pictures going outside of the box meant for the picture. And then it says, all right, so the browser information is all of this. And then it gives me an actual screenshot and exactly where they put the point, the marker. And then I can link over to this in PageProofer. So this is a beautiful thing. I've got all the information I need. It was really easy for my client to give us feedback on the website if something wasn't working, because all they had to do is just go to their website and click on feedback. Super simple. And the nice thing is we can go back and forth in conversation here. So I can reply. This will go right to the customer's email address, and we'll have an email dialogue, right? And the nice thing is then if I go over to PageProofer and onto this note, any of our dialogue in Help Scout will also be on this piece of feedback right here. So when I actually log in to PageProofer, you can actually see all of the open feedback, and then we could move this over to a task, or we can ignore this piece of feedback. So if we move it over as a task, we can then manage, if you wanted to, kind of a Trello-like sort of experience where we can drag between to-do, in progress, and complete. So for us, we're probably not going to manage it inside of here, but it's nice that all that communication is there. We're just going to use this as a way of getting things into Help Scout automatically, and then have a dialogue with our customer about this issue remaining in here. Awesome. So I hope you guys are really excited about that. I think this is a great use case. Really, really happy that the folks at PageProofer worked with us to get all of that working correctly. Really great out-of-the-box experience with Business Catalyst. All right, speaking of other good out-of-the-box experiences with Business Catalyst, Live Chat is also an app that is up there and allows you to pass in details from the Business Catalyst CRM right into your live chat session, making it easier to serve your customers via live chat. So Live Chat has actually put together an offer for the BC community. There is this landing page. I'll put it in the comment of the Facebook live stream for you guys as well. but it is 50% off the first payment and includes a 30-day trial. And this is actually a better offer than it sounds when you think about the fact that you can make your first payment an annual payment. So that's 50% off of your first year, which is actually quite a great offer. So I would, if you're looking for a live chat solution on Business Catalyst, I would check this out. This is actually the live chat solution that we use at Chicago Digital, BC Academy, and BC App Store, BC Gurus, and Solid Sky. This is the thing that we use across all of them, which is one of the reasons why we use live chat is because they have that ability to do multi-brands within one account, which is really great. All right, last thing that I just want to bring up is remind you guys that we had an incredible app release last week with the Xero integration. So now you can send all of your orders and contact information from Business Catalyst e-commerce over to Xero. So the guys at CBO had done a phenomenal job here of putting this integration together. The user experience on the back end is absolutely fantastic. You even have insight into this sync status of all of your orders, and you can retry them, which is really well thought out. A lot of testing, a lot of real world application and use cases, even before hitting the App Store, went into creating this so that we really made sure that this was a great out of the box experience for you guys connecting Business Catalyst and Xero together. All right, well, that's it for this week. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Thanks.